So I'm here with my horse Diva, and finally the spring has arrived here in Finland, and I'm also able to film outside. And in this video I thought I would show a couple of things that I do with my horses from the ground. And working from the ground, especially with her, I've done so especially with her, I've done a lot of work from the ground because she's had a lot of health problems, and there have been times when I couldn't ride her, so then I've been doing all these things that I can without riding. And also it's a great way to teach young horses. We can do almost anything that we can do when riding also from the ground. And yes, and for rehabilitation that I've used a lot with her, and also it's just a great way to add some variety to your training, especially with all kinds of horses really. And usually the horses really like it. And here now today I'm going to show some things, just very simple basic things that I do from the ground, which just short reins, but I also work a lot with long reining. I like, and Diva is very good at that too, so maybe another time we'll do a video on that. Now I think I'll show you how I normally hold the reins. So I put the reins on the neck first, just like if we would be riding. Let's turn around. I'm sure there are many ways of doing this, but I'll just show you what I do. So I hold the rein coming from up here. I hold just like this, and I try to keep it here close to the withers. And then the other rein I hold usually quite close to the bit, just like this. I just grab it like this, and that's pretty much how I do it. And now I think I'll show you a little bit. And now I think I'll show you just a little bit of what I do when working from the ground. You can really do all these things like leg yielding and shoulder in, and we can even do some trot. Some even do canter, but Diva can't do the canter, and she's so big, so it's really a little bit difficult for me. But we could try and work on that. But I think today we're going to do just something really basic, and I'm just gonna show you how I position myself and how I use my body, and we're gonna do some halts and some turning and bending, and maybe I'll show a little bit of leg yielding as well. I think that's a good way to start. And when working from the ground, just like as we were, come to the picture please, just like if we were riding, it's still all about using our own body. Even though we're not sitting on the horse and we don't have our weight on the horse's back, and we can't use our seat in the same way as if we were riding, but it all comes from our own body, and also from our own self-carriage. Okay, but now we're going to go, and I'll just show you some things with her. So here we go. Actually, I thought I would do just some really basic things like halts, like I'm doing here, but I actually ended up doing a lot more because she was just so lazy that day. And you can see there's still some snow. It's because I have actually filmed this video quite a lot earlier this spring, and now it's summer and it's a lot warmer and there's no snow anymore, but just so you know. I'm doing some walk trot transitions just to make her a little bit more active, because it was still quite a warm day and she was quite lazy, just like I said. And you can actually also in this video see that she's sometimes opening her mouth quite a lot. And that's always something that needs to be addressed, and we need to find out why they are doing it. And I think that in this case it was because she needed her teeth checked, and they've been checked now, and it's a lot better now. But just so you know that it's not something that should happen. So here we're doing again some halts and some transitions, and I use treats with her because sometimes I just find that she gets a little bit more motivated. She's always not that motivated towards working. And if you look at my position, now I'm positioning myself forward and I'm walking by her side. And it's really quite a lot about using your own body. Like when I'm doing that halt, I'm doing it from my body and not just from the rein. Of course, I use the rein if I need to. Now I'm changing direction. And here we're doing some walk. I'm sorry about the quality of this video. It's not the best. I don't know why it turned out like this. Now we're doing some halts again. Now I got her a little bit more active with the trot walk transitions. So now it's easier to do those halts as well. And now I'm doing some leg yielding. And there are many ways to do this. And now if you look at my position, I'm turning myself a little bit more towards the horse. So I'm kind of pushing her away with my own body. And I'm also using my fingers to give her that aid or cue to move sideways. Just like if I was riding, I would use my leg. So now I'm using my fingers, but some people, and I also sometimes use the whip, not like hitting, but just giving this little signal. And now we're doing the leg yielding the other way. And my rein contact is really quite light, so I don't have a lot of weight on my reins. And when I'm doing leg yielding, now you can see that she's bending her neck quite a lot. So I need to use the outside rein to straighten her a little bit. But she's still moving sideways really nicely, and this is such a good suppling exercise for the horse. And now it's almost like a turn on the forehand. And I think it's so important to always give these little rewards to the horse. And it could mean a lot of things. It's like a pat or just a little scratch, or maybe a treat, or maybe just using your voice. But it's just really important to let them know when they've done something right, because that's also something that really motivates them to try for you. Here we're doing kind of leg yielding, or almost like half pass, and now a little bit of shoulder in. And now again, she's bending her neck quite a lot. So I should use a little bit more of my outside rein to straighten her a little bit. Now I'm doing some trot. And I would like her to use her hind legs a little bit more. And I would like her to bring her hind legs just a little bit more under the body. And when I'm doing the trot from the ground, we shouldn't be running beside the horse. We should be walking and the horse should be trotting, but it should be quite a collected trot. Otherwise, it's quite impossible to walk when the horse is trotting. And now we're doing the leg yielding the other way, and I'm also a little bit bending her towards where we're going. And now again, just a little bit more trot. And just tell me if you would like me to do a little bit more of these kind of training videos from the ground or even from the saddle. Like now I'm again rehabilitating her, so I'm going to do a little bit more ridden work also. And I could make some videos about that too if you would like, so just comment down below. And these things you just need to kind of try and practice, and then it will get better. It might feel a little bit difficult at first, but when you just do it, you can do it maybe even before you go and ride, just a little bit of warm up for you and your horse. And it's a great way to get them like listening and just warmed up a little bit before you go and ride them. And here's her favorite trick. Ihana tyttö. Ihana tyttö. So that's her favorite trick. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video. If you would like me to make more similar videos about groundwork and things like that, just let me know and put your comments down below. I'll see you next time. Bye!